Yeah.
It's a lot quicker. You gotta go. That's a damn much postgame stuff. So now you can just wrap up and leave.
Put your camera on the page here, or what do you do?
I just hanging up there where I've got it.
And you get the whole thing? You don't have to move it? Bad idea. Yes, of course, yeah. Was it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah. Can't believe they don't have another gym yet.
They put a bunch of money in
They sure could use more. I mean, something like that.
Okay, stop. Stop.
they are going to be taking on the dangerous Jones County Lady Coyotes and Coyotes. Good to have you on board for this one. The injury and otherwise the roster between the Chargers, girls and boys. They have more than their handful. Get ready to see if they can do anything with what they've got to work with. And they're going against a pretty good team. A great job. He's got the Chargers 7-7
products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Conag with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you, I hope. Dealing with a myriad of technical issues here, but I believe we're on the air now, and I believe we have picture and sound. So thanks for bearing with a technically tech de-advanced person here, so I think I've got it right, and I hope I do. I hope we'll be able to hear the starting lineup. Let's take a look first off for the Chargers, as Coach Rilling was talking about in this. She was saying that, okay, the Chargers are down. Let's run down the starters for them. At one guard will be Berkeley Burney. Berkeley, a 5'4 junior, number 14, Berkeley Burney. The other guard, Jaden Yeager. Jaden, a 5'7 junior, number 22, Jaden Yeager. Third guard will be a Nevaeh Westball. Nevaeh, a 5'5 junior, number 23, Nevaeh Westball. Forwards will be Scotland Kinney. Scotland, a 6' junior, number 31, Scotland Kinney. And Paige Bacher. Paige, a 5'11 senior, number 1, Paige Bacher. That starting lineup for the Chargers again, it is Burney, Yeager, Westball, Kinney, and Bacher, as the Chargers coming in 7-7 on the year, coached by Susie Rilling, assisted by Connor Decker. Okay, so there is that. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Jones County Coyotes, for the Lady Coyotes. Starting off at one guard forward, it'll be Mallory Vennard. Mallory, a 5'8 junior, number 3, Mallory Vennard. Sunny Valberg. Valberg, a 5'9 forward, a sophomore, number 4, Sunny Valberg. Brianna Askey. Askey, a 5'10 forward, a freshman, number 12, Brianna Askey. Danae Mann. Danae, a 5'5 sophomore, a forward, number 13, Danae Mann. And JC Jensen. JC, a 5'7 sophomore, number 25, JC Jensen. This is a good-sized lineup here. Again, the starting lineup for Jones County, it is Vennard, Valberg, Askey, Mann, and Jensen. As Jones County comes in at 12-5, coached by Scott Matthews, assisted by Barry Valberg and Dean Vollmer. In the JV game, the Jones County Coyotes picked up the victory, 20-10, the final in that one, and that is the starters for both sides. As we get ready to get her going and underway. They've had some special activities. They've had some little Coyote cheerleaders in to perform for the crowd here at halftime of the previous game of the JV boys game. And good crowd, good turnout here tonight, as Sully Buttes usually always travels pretty well. And we'll get ready to go for the Conag tip-off coming up in 2 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pierre. We'll be back right after this 2-minute timeout.
Venture Communications provides blazing, fast fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit whitlerseedfarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Be listening halftime for the Blue Goose Halftime Report postgame show, Country 95.3 postgame award show. Following this one, we'll have the Charger boys taking on Jones County. Have all that for you coming up in 2 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PeerCountry.com, KLXS Peer. Back right after this 2-minute timeout.
Like two peas in a pod, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and acupuncture go hand in hand to reduce stress, peak performance, and maximize wellness. Whether you're cheering from the stands or scoring the points, your body needs to recharge and reset between games. Let acupuncture and chiropractic help carry you through the season. Shared care with Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie is a sure way to secure a victory. Stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today, 258-2626, 258-2626.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle, 605-280-8710 or Tony, 605-280-4771.
We are underway from the gym as the Chargers won the tip, got it into the front court, and then it got called for the travel, running around on the right side, and the Lady Coyotes have it in the front court on the baseline on the right side. Get it back to the corner, and out top with it, they throw it back down to the corner. Jensen has it out front here for Jones County. Jensen brings it around to the wing on the left side. Pass off there as the Coyotes running around the perimeter. Pass in the lane. Catch there as the ball gets stripped and taken away. Steal on the play by Bacher for the Chargers. And no score here, just underway first quarter. Sully Buttes and Jones County. With it, Yeager, Jaden in the front court. Off of it to Bernie. Berkeley, as we've got a foul on the play, as Berkeley was trying to drive around. Foul on the play on the Coyotes, Lady Coyotes. That'll be called on J.C. Jensen, her first, team first. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes now, as Yeager gets ready to throw it in. Inbounds catch. Pass in out front. Catch out there by Bacher. Has it top of the key. Works it around to the left side. And we have an offensive foul called against the... that'll be called on Scotland Kinney. Scotland will pick up the offensive foul call, and the Lady Coyotes up with it into the front court. With it, Wahlberg over to the wing on the left side. Catch over there out top. It goes, a shot in on the way is off and no good. Bacher there for the rebound. That shot was off the mark by Jensen. Chargers get the ball. With it is Bernie. Berkeley into the front court for Sully Buttes. Over to the wing on the left side. Catch there by Westball. Nevea throws it in and will chase it down after the ball was tipped. And it'll be Yeager who will take control, pass it in the front court. And a travel call as Paige Bacher got her, shifted her feet, got her feet underneath to make sure they were underneath. But you got to dribble when you do that. And she got tagged for the turnover, her second. And it's the Chargers' second, as Jones County with it into the front court. With it on the left side is Mann. Off with it to Jensen. Jensen drives on the left side, ran into... and a travel call. Second turnover on Jones County. It'll be the Chargers' ball. 6:12 to go. A lot of whistles in the first two games here. But these are different officials. So with it, Bernie into the front court. Over to Yeager. Jaden on the wing on the right side for the Chargers, looking for that pass. They throw it in down low to try to get it to Kinney. And it was knocked out of bounds. Scotland got it tipped out of her hands and out of bounds. It'll be a baseline inbounds coming up now for Sully Buttes as Yeager gets ready to toss it in. With the catch, it goes in. Pass out top as Westpaul with it. Over to Bernie on the wing on the right side. Bacher with it now. Page, dish off with it to Yeager. Jaden to the left side. A long two on the way. Hits it. Berkeley Bernie with the jumper. Wing left side and hits the shot. Chargers on the board first, 2-0. The Lady Coyotes with it into the front court. With it is Mann out top to Jensen. Passes it over down to the corner. Lost the ball. It was they tried to get to Vennard baseline. The Chargers tipped it. It went out of bounds. Baseline inbounds coming up for Jones County. As inbounds catch with it. It goes to Jensen into the lane. Puts it up and good for two. And ties the score at 2 apiece. 5:25 to go first quarter. Chargers with the ball into the front court. It is Bernie now to Yeager. Jaden dish off to Westball as the Chargers working it around the perimeter. Bacher makes a move into the lane, goes up for the shot. Travel call, and that is her second travel call. Check that third travel call, third turnover on the Chargers. As Jensen brings it up here for Jones County. Jensen into the front court, stops on the left side, pass into the free throw line, bounce pass out from Wahlberg, as actually that was from Wahlberg. Tried to get Vennard cutting on the right side. It goes out. A turnover on the play. Ball goes over to Sully Buttes. And Chargers will bring it up into the front court. With it is Bernie. Berkeley for the Chargers. Over it goes to Yeager. JC throws it in and tried to get it thrown in. Ball was intercepted, stolen away, tipped away by the Lady Coyotes. They'll bring it into the front court. Catch it then. They throw it in down low. Try to get it to Wahlberg, trying to drive baseline on the right side. They bring it to the wing on the left side. Back to the left side, holding it out top. Wing on the right side. A three on the way is off the mark and no good, as the Lady Coyotes will come up with it. Thrown in on the left side. Shot on the baseline on the right side is off and no good. Throw back up, and that's off and no good. Chargers down with the rebound. With it is Yeager. And Jaden bring it into the front court for the Chargers. Has it out top. Pass to the wing on the right side. Westball with it. Nevea stops her dribble on the wing. Looks to get it out top, and we've got a foul on the play. I believe there's going to be some contact on the Lady Coyotes. Indeed it will. It'll be on number 13, Danae Mann, her first, team second. Checking in Ellie Nelson for the Chargers as Yeager goes to the bench. And sideline inbounds coming up now for the Chargers. Bernie makes the catch and gets it underway once again with 4:05 to go first quarter. All tied at 2 apiece. Charger ball, West ball to Nelson. Ellie, who's checked in the game for the Chargers, drives on the right side, throws it back out to the perimeter. With it is Bacher. Page over it goes to Westball. Nevaeh makes a move towards the lane, goes down the lane, throws up the shot. It's off the iron, no good. And put back up and good for 2. Nevaeh got her own miss and put it back in off of the backboard and dropped it in. Chargers up 4-2. Lady Coyotes quickly into the front court. Bernard quick pass from the backcourt in. Jensen drives into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Loose ball and jump ball will be called. It'll stay on Jones County end. As the Lady Coyotes will get a baseline inbounds coming up. On the throw, inbounds a catch, and shot is up and off and no good. As there was a baseline 3 foul on the play. I think Westball in the corner here. I'm having trouble seeing that spot. Indeed, it is. Nevaeh with her first. As Allie Bueller checks in for the Chargers. Now Westball will go to the bench with 3:27 to play in the first quarter. Sully Buttes 4, Jones County 2. Lady Coyotes with a baseline inbounds coming up. Inbounds catch with it. It goes to Vennard. A 3 on the way. Baseline on the right side is off and no good. A put back and up off. That's no good. Rebound on the play by Nelson for the Chargers. Dumps it over to Bernie. And Berkeley up with it into the front court. Bernie, bounce pass over to Bueller. Allie for the Chargers. Brings it around to Nelson. Ellie over to the Chargers running the weave out front. Pass up with it as a shot on the way from Bacher is off and no good. Reaching in to grab the rebound is Valberg. She'll turn and bring it into the front court for Jones County. Out top to Vennard. Wing on the left side. 3 on the way from Mann is up. And no, check that. That was Jensen. Hits the 3. And Jones County takes the lead. 5-4 our score with 2:45 to play in the first quarter. In the front court for the Chargers. Bernie with it. Berkeley over to the wing on the left side. They throw it in down low to Bacher. Page puts it up off the glass, up and good for 2. Her first points of the night. 6-5. Chargers retake the lead. 2:30 to go first quarter. Quickly in the front court, Vennard over to the wing on the right side. Catch over there by Mann. Back to Vennard on the wing on the left side. Kick it back out to Valberg with it. Has it on the perimeter on the left side. Bounce pass in down low. Kicks it out. Jump shot free throw line on the way from Mann is off and no good. And we've got, can't see. It looks like it'll be Jones County ball. And not sure, okay, it'll be a baseline inbounds carry coming up for Jones County. As they try to cut in, put the shot up and good for 2. That was by Valberg. Cut down the lane. She was the third person down the lane, and Chargers didn't have an available body. Laid it in. Good for her first bucket of the night. 7-6. Jones County retakes the lead. Chargers with the ball. Bacher with it. Out top to Nelson. Over to Bueller on the wing on the left side. And a reach-in foul on the play. That's going to go on Mann, and that'll be her second personal. And we have the officials talking it over. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, purecountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Butte Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Butte Chargers! From all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical.
Welcome back. Following this game, it'll be the Charger boys' turn. As 7-6 is our score. Jones County has the lead. There was no foul. There was no foul called. They said there was a timeout before the foul was committed. So I believe Mann just has one foul. As the Chargers have it with it in the front court. Bernie gets it over to Bueller on the wing. They throw it in down low to Bacher. Page on the right side, up and good for 2. Hits it. A nice feed by Allie and finished by Page. And she'll go to the line for the bonus, for the old-fashioned 3. As Westball checks in for the Chargers, Bueller will come out. And Bacher will go for the three as she shot rim. The shot bounces out, no good. Quickly, Bernard brings it into the front court for the Coyotes. Top of the key, Jensen thought about a three, pulls it back down. A three on the wing on the right side is off of the mark. As Bacher on the backside there for the rebound for Sully Buttes. Gives it over to Bernie. We're coming back the other way with 1:30 to go first quarter. It is Sully Buttes 8, Jones County 7. Chargers with the ball in the front court. Nelson with it. Ellie on the wing on the left side. Top of the key. Bacher controlling there. Page out to Kinney as Scotland wing on the left side. Top of the key to Westball. Over to Bacher. Page on the wing on the right side for the Chargers. Pass out top. It goes to Kinney for the Chargers. Over with it. A three on the way is up and good. Berkeley Bernie hits the three. Chargers take the lead 11-7 into the front court for the Coyotes with it man out to Jensen. Jensen high post to left side. Jump shot hits it. She's got 7 points. The the Lady Coyotes have 9. It's 11-9 now. Sully Buttes with 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Charger ball into the front court with it. Nelson on the wing on the left side. Bounce pass out top to Bacher. Page looks over to Bernie on the wing on the right side. Berkeley makes a move into the lane, throws up a shot. That'll be off the mark. No good. Ball tipped over to man for Jones County. Now Wahlberg will control and bring it into the front court for the Lady Coyotes. Wahlberg makes a move towards the baseline on the right side. Stuck under the basket. Throws it out to the wing to Jensen. Has it on the wing on the right side. Pass in down low. Kicked right back out. Man throws up a shot. Good for two. Man hits the two-point shot. And it's tied at 11 apiece. Chargers ball with 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Bernie with it into the front court. Berkeley drive, throws up the shot off the bottom of the rim. No good. The shot had lost some oomph. And a heave at the buzzer is off the mark. And after 1 quarter of play, Sully Buttes 11, Jones County 11. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
Welcome back. Later on this week, Friday, the Chargers, if they have enough walking wounded, will be hosting the Potter County Battlers. Always a tough one. The girls and boys in town for a doubleheader Friday night. Basketball action on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back underway now as tied up at 11 apiece in the second quarter. Sully Buttes and Jones County. Chargers start with the ball. Bernie with it out front as Berkeley drives down the lane, dumps it off to Bacher. Page on the right side, banked it off the glass, up and good for two. She has 6, 13-11. Sully Buttes, Wahlberg, quick pass in the front court. It goes to Vennard. Off of it to Amanda, throws up a shot. That's off and no good. Bacher comes down with a rebound for the Chargers, and Bernie will bring it up. Berkeley across the timeline into the front court. Looks to the wing on the left side, and nobody out there. As over now to Westball. It is Westball, Bacher. They throw it in down low. They tried to get it into Bacher, but the Lady Coyotes tipped it out. It is Bernie, Kinney, Westball, Bacher, and Jaden Yeager, who's throwing it in. Inbounds lob. Catch with it by Bacher. Page on the right side goes for the shot. Can't get it to go. And the rebound on the play. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow. We'll give it over to Jones County. As we get back as a pass into the front court with it for Jones County. Wahlberg out top to Jensen. Back to Wahlberg, wing on the left side. Looking for it down low as they're playing catch on the left side. They bring it around to the right side with it man. Top of the key to Jensen once again. Back over to man on the wing on the right side. Baseline, Bernard pass in towards the lane and kicked out once again as the shot on the way is off the mark and no good. Put back up and good for two. That is by Mann. Hits the bucket and ties it back up at 13 apiece. 6:40 to go first half. Chargers with the ball. Into the front court, Berkeley. Pass over to the wing on the left side with it, Westball. Nevaeh for the Chargers, holding there. Will start up a dribble, give it off once to Kinney. Over to the wing on the right side with it, Berkeley. Pass out top to Bacher. Page, top of the key to Westball. Jaden with it, holding it on the wing on the right side. Gives it up pass to Bacher. Where Page drives. She had kind of an avenue. Throws it in down low, tried to get it to Bacher. And it was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball, but only 4 seconds on the shot clock. And checking in now, Ellie Nelson for the Chargers. Bernie will check out with 6:14 to go in the half. And quickly, the Lady Coyotes bring in Dowling for Jones County as Jensen checks out. Only 4 seconds on the shot clock left here in this possession. Inbounds, they get it to Bacher. Page puts up a three. That's off of the mark and no good. And Westball chases it down, and the Chargers keep possession. Nelson with it. Ellie picks up her dribble, gives it over to Yeager. Jaden on the wing on the right side. Top of the key to Kinney. Back with it. They throw it in down low. Try to get it into Yeager, and a jump ball will be called, and that'll give it over to Sully Buttes as Jaden got it, but she got tied up right away by the Jones County defense. Baseline inbounds coming up for the Chargers. Yeager ready to toss it in. Throws in out top. Bacher makes the catch, top of the key. Puts it to the court, dish off with it to Nelson. Ellie for the Chargers now. As a Westball, Nevaeh brings it over to Bacher as the Chargers kind of running that weave. Now Bacher will go down. The ball was tipped away. They get keep possession, but there's 8 seconds on the shot clock. We're tied at 13 apiece with 5:42 to go in the first half. Baseline inbounds. As the Lady Coyotes with the steal on the play, on the inbounds play. Wahlberg with it in the front court for Jones County. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Bernard. Jump shot in the lane, blocked. And coming up with it for the Lady Coyotes as we've got a jump ball called. A possession arrow. We'll give it over to Jones County. There's a lot of scrum on that floor there, thrashing around, but no travel call. Instead, it'll be a baseline inbounds coming up for the Lady Coyotes. Inbounds. Catch out top. Good tip on the play by the Charger defense. And they lose it. They tried to get it over on the right side to Askey. It went through her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. 4th turnover on Jones County. 5:20 to go in the first half. Tied at 13 apiece between Sully Buttes and Jones County. Into the front court, Yeager with it. Jaden for the Chargers. Off of it goes over to Kinney. Scotland has it out top for the Chargers. Looking for somebody open inside. Bacher will try to get the ball, but it was tipped away and taken away by the Coyotes as a shot up and off and no good. Kinney gets the rebound for the Chargers over to Bacher. And Page will bring it up here now for Sully Buttes. Bacher into the front court, off to Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. Has it out front. Looks to the wing on the right side. Catch with it there by Westball. Nevaeh, top of the key to Kinney. Looking underneath, the Jones County is really plugging up the middle and not allowing the Chargers a drop step into the lane. Chargers keeping it on the perimeter. Nelson with it for Sully Buttes. Picks up the dribble, gives it over to Westball. Nevaeh keeps it out. They throw it in down low to try to get it in. As Kinney gets the loose ball, goes up for the shot, gets it! Scotland Kinney, good stick-to-itiveness, got it and put it in for her first bucket of the night. 15-13, Sully Buttes. 4:10 to go, 4:15 rather, in the first half. Jones County with the ball into the front court with it. Bernard thought about a three, pulled it down on the wing on the right side, drives baseline. Lost it. It will be Charger ball, a 5th turnover on Jones County. Bernie checks back in for Sully Buttes now as Nelson will go to the bench for the Chargers. And Bernie will bring it up. Berkeley for the Chargers. Across the timeline, into the front court. Over on the right side, drives, puts up the shot, get an offensive foul before the shot. Foul will be called on Paige Bacher. They're going to get Bacher for the offensive foul. And no good, no basket on the play for Bernie as she drove it on the right side and had a lane. That's probably why she had the lane. Because of an offensive charge call. Pass in as they tried to get it into Dowling, and Chargers will pick it up, and we've got a foul on the play. Dowling will pick up her first personal, And that'll be the first team foul for the Lady Coyotes with 3:44 to go, second quarter. Sully Butte 15, Jones County 13. Chargers inbounds in the back court. Bernie up with it. Into the front court. Berkeley over to the wing on the right side. Yeager with it. Jaden for the Chargers. Out top to Bacher. Page dish it off to Bernie. Berkeley for the Chargers. Down the lane. Kicks it over. Tried to kick it over to a Bacher. Throws it away. Jones County with the steal. Coming back the other way. Wahlberg into the front court. Stops on the wing on the right side. And Bernie now picks up the loose ball after it slipped past Bernard. Driving on the right side. Goes up for the shot. Foul. Should go to the line to shoot two. As Berkeley for Sully Butte, 5 points in the game. Her first trip to the free throw line. Chargers 0 for 1 from the free throw line on the night. A timeout on the court, a 60. And we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 60 seconds.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Butte's athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Butte's athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
We are back, and it was a foul on the play by Wahlberg for Jones County. That will put Berkeley Bernie to the line to shoot two for the Chargers. Her first trip to the free throw line here for the junior as she sets, fires, shot on the way, rattles in and out, no good. And Berkeley readies the shot up on the way. That one will push. That one will drop down. Caught just enough of the rim and died and dropped through. Chargers up by 3 now, 16-13. But here come the Lady Coyotes. Quickly in the front court, man with it. Top of the key to Wahlberg. Has it out front. Back to the wing on the left side. Van throws it in down low to the low post to get it back out and puts up a 3. Rattles home. That's good for 2, actually. Man with the 2-point shot from the wing on the left side. And it's 16-15 Chargers with 2:58 to play in the first half. Bernie into the front court. Pass out to Bacher. Page for the Chargers. Pass into the lane. It goes to Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. And we've got there's contact. There's a foul. Foul will be called. That'll be on, I believe it's going to be Bernard. It will be. Mallory with her first. Team third. Baseline inbounds coming up here for Sully Buttes. Yeager gets ready to toss it in. Chargers set up a 4-corner play off of the lane. Inbounds. Pass goes to Bernie. Berkeley with it now. Will bring it out top and dish it off here with it to Westball. Nevea for the Chargers, keeping it out front as picks up her dribble. Look and gives it off to Bacher. Page throws it up for the shot. Can't get it to go, but put back by Yeager's up and good for off of the glass for 2. Jaden's first bucket of the night. 18-15. Chargers with the 3-point lead. 2:25 to go first half. Front court man with it for Jones County. Over to Wahlberg. Wahlberg has it on top, brings it to the wing on the right side. Through the hands of Bernard. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. With 2:20 to play here in the second quarter. A mistake-prone game here. Chargers bring it up into the front court with it. Yeager. Jaden on the wing on the right side. Gets it to Bacher. Page out on the wing. Will drive towards the top of the key. Dish off to Kinney as Scotland for the Chargers. Picks up her dribble. Looks. Dump over to Yeager now. Jaden for the Chargers. It goes in down low to Bacher. Page on the left side. Goes off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Wahlberg in the lane. Picks up the loose ball and brings it up. Over to the left side, down the baseline. Bernard with the pass goes to Wahlberg again, driving on the baseline. Misses the shot. It went off the rim and out. Chargers come up with the rebound and bringing it back the other way with 1:35 to play in the half. In the front court with it to, it is Westball. They get it in down low to Kinney, and Scotland for the Chargers goes up as we've got a foul on the play. It'll be a baseline inbounds coming up here now for for the Chargers. Foul on the play. I think that's going to be on Bernard. That's the 4th team foul. It will be the second one on Sunny Valberg, her second. As Yeager checks out for the Chargers, Nelson comes back in. Ellie for the Chargers, getting some more court time. Inbounds catch with it to Westball. Nevaeh for the Chargers brings it across, and we've got another foul on the play, and the foul. And that will be called on Danae Mann, and that'll be her second personal. And that'll put Nevaeh to the line to shoot 2. That's the 5th team foul with 1:25 to go in the second quarter. As Nevaeh hoists up the shot and gets the roll, hits the shot. She's got 3 points, and it's 19-15, Chargers by 4. And Westball will get ready to go for the second of 2. Nevaeh sets, fires, shot on the way, it's off the mark and no good. Loose ball, Dowling up with it for Jones County. Over to Vennard. Vennard, quick pass into the front court, catch with it there by Mann. Back to Vennard. Now to Valberg on the wing on the right side. Top of the key to Vennard. They throw it into Dowling. Gets triple teamed in the paint. They get it back out to the perimeter. Catching it there, giving out top. They work it around to Mann on the wing on the right side down to Valberg. You throw it in down low. Catch down there. As the Chargers do the screen out, and a shot on the way is up and off and no good. Nice rebound on the play for the Chargers by Ellie Nelson, and the Chargers will bring it up after the rebound with under a minute to go in the first half. Bernie with it into the front court. Berkeley for the Chargers. Drives it into the lane, throws up the shot, can't get it to go. Dowling there for the rebound for Jones County. She kind of went in out of control. Quickly back the other way, Vennard with it. Throws up the shot, and contact. And Vennard, I believe, is going to go to the line to shoot a couple. Foul on the play on the Chargers as they try to cut off her lane to the basket. Foul will be called on Bacher, Page's second. As Yeager checks in for Sully Buttes now, and Bacher will go to the bench with 38.2 to play in the first half. No, to be a baseline inbounds. Instead, for the Coyotes, it was on the floor. So shot is up and off and no good. Rebound on the play with it. As coming down with it, Askey for the Coyotes. We've got another foul under the basket. Foul will be called on Nelson, on Ellie, her first. Another baseline inbounds. That's the 3rd team foul on the Chargers. And the Lady Coyotes get it in. Catch with it there by Askey. Askey with it. Throws it over to, they get it back out top with it, Vennard. Vennard drives on the right side. Bounce pass across. Steal on the play by Nelson. With it now, Bernie for the Chargers. She'll turn and bring it up with 20 seconds to go in the half. Off to Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. Now to Westball. Nevaeh brings it around on the wing on the right side. Loses the handle on the ball. The Lady Coyotes will bring it up. Bernard passing to the front court. Catch made there. With it is Askey. Tries to put up the shot. It's blocked. Coming up with it is Yeager with 3, 2, 1. And that'll be the end of the first half. With the score, Sully Buttes 19, Jones County 15. You're listening to Charger. We have, wait a minute. What do we, they've stopped. Not sure what it is they called. Okay, it is half. I'm not sure if there was a bench warning or what, but we are at halftime. And it's Sully Buttes 19, Jones County 15. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the Blue Goose halftime report.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net. Yag Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Yag Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Yag Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771. 4771. Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas from plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you. I'm not sure what was called at the end of the first half. There was the official was very emphatic on the call right out in front of the scorer's bench, and he pointed to the bench. And I'm not sure if it was, I'm unsure who it was on, if it was on Sully Buttes on a bench call or what, but I don't know if there was a warning. No foul posted, so we'll just go with that. So. We'll get back to it here, and let's give you the Blue Goose halftime report, which is, what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Let's give rundown scoring here for you. 7 points in the game for J.C. Jensen. Jensen with 7. 6 for Danae Mann at the break. 2 in the game for Sonny Valberg for a total of 15 for Jones County. And the Lady Coyotes, let's see, from the free throw line, they took no free. Wait a minute, they took no free throw shots. So So nothing to register there. I had them in the books for 6 turnovers in that first half. For the Chargers, 6 points for Paige Bacher, 6 points for Berkeley Burney, 3 points for Nevaeh Westball, 2 points for Jaden Yeager, 2 points for Scotland Kenny for a total of 19. And the Chargers 2 of 5 from the free throw line. And I had the Chargers in the books for 8 turnovers in that first half. The score at the end of the first quarter, Chargers and Jones County were tied up at 11 apiece. Chargers outscored Jones County 8-4 in that second quarter. Personal fouls, 2 personal for Bacher for the Chargers, and she's the only one with 2. Otherwise, 1 for Kinney and 1 for Ellie Nelson, and then 1 for Westball. For Jones County, 2 for Danae Mann, 2 for Sonny Valberg, and 1 each for Bernard, Dowling, and Jensen. So there you have it, a rundown of some of the stats. We will get ready to come on back. We'll take a look at the second. We'll take a look at the rest of the month of. We'll look at the rest of the month of February for the Charger girls and what they have in store after this 15th game on the schedule. By the way, hey, be a good citizen, won't you? Help out in your community. Your friends and neighbors make Oneida strong and proud. Working together, we can all make our town great. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office and Sully County Sheriff Bill Stahl. I understand Billy's doing better, getting around and moving more, so good news on that front. When we do come back in 3 minutes, we'll take a look at the schedule and get ready for second half action. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, purecountry.com, back in 3 minutes.
Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. Its history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Butte Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Welcome back here after tonight's game for the Chargers. No easy path to the finish of the season. After tonight's game against Jones County, it's Potter County at home on Friday the 7th, and then following Thursday, it's in Mobridge, taking on a very tough and talented Mobridge Pollock team. The Chargers will be in the Warner Classic, and they say they're going to be figuring out those matchups. And when we get them, listen here on Country 95.3 and also to a sports director, John Winkler, he'll have the matchups. And then finish the season with Sunshine Bible Academy, it looks like, and yeah, it looks like that's how things should be shaken out. I thought they had a trip to Faulkton in that to finish it as well. So we will see going on there, and that's how things shake out for Sully Buttes here for the rest half of the season. But right now, man, they've got their hands full here. They're leading, but not by much. 19-15 is our score. Low scoring affair, back and forth, up and down here as Chargers will start with the ball. Yeager, Bernie, Bacher, Westfall, and Kinney out for the Chargers. Out for Jones County, it'll be Jensen along with Askey, Venard, Valberg, and Mann. Chargers with the ball. Yeager in the front court. Over it goes to Westfall. And we have a foul on the play on Venard. Mallory with their second personal. And it'll be a sideline inbounds for the Chargers in the front court. As Chargers get the inbounds, Bernie with it, Berkeley for the Chargers. Back over to Yeager in the wing, looking about throwing it in down low, but nothing open. She'll bring it out top, drive it through. As she'll throw it out to the perimeter, drove in, got stuck there in a couple of in a defensive spot. As with it is Westfall. Nevaeh for the Chargers loses a handle on the ball, gets it back. With it, it goes over and stolen away by Jones County, and a breakaway by Valberg is up and off and no good. Bacher there for the rebound for Sully Buttes. as Chargers up with it into the front court. With it, Berkeley across the timeline. Over to Westball on the wing on the right side. Nevaeh holding out there, give it out top to, they throw it in down low to Bacher. Page on the right side, off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound underneath by Jensen for Jones County. Across to Wahlberg, and Wahlberg into the front court. Bounce pass goes to Askey on the baseline on the right side. Into the high post, it goes to Jensen. And J.C. Jensen, a nice move in the lane, threw it up and hit the mark. And it is now 19-17, Sully Buttes. Chargers with the ball in the front court. Yeager with it as Jaden will get the, let's see, they'll lose it, and actually it'll be Bernie with it as the Lady Coyotes are putting some pressure on the perimeter for the Chargers as they throw it in underneath. They try to get it in to Kinney as actually the loose ball, and Scotland chased it down. Then there's a whistle and a foul on the play. That'll be called on Mann. That'll be her third personal. Dowling checks in for Jones County now as Mann will go to the bench with 3. Sideline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Get a fresh shot clock. An inbounds catch with it, Bernie, and we're underway once again here. Berkeley with it for the Chargers. Picks it up, gives it over on the right, and gives it over on the right side to Yeager. Jaden will pick it up. And, she kicked the ball that went out of bounds. It'll be a baseline inbounds now for Jones County. A turnover on the play, big turnover. And Jones County has a golden opportunity to tie it up here from a baseline inbounds. Inbounds with it. Bernard gets ready. Inbounds lob. That pass through, and it gets tipped and out of bounds. It'll be Jones County ball. Jensen will toss it in here for the Lady Coyotes. Jensen on the sidelines. Looking for a breaker. Inbounds catch with it to Bernard. Back to Jensen. Pumps up a 3. It's on the way. It's off, no good. And Yeager there for the rebound on the backside. Bernie will bring it into the front court for Sully Buttes. Past the front court with it to Westball. Nevaeh out top with it to Yeager. Back over to Westball. Down to Bacher. Page will drive baseline on the left side. And we've got turnover on the play. Turnover will give the ball back to Jones County. I'm not sure if she stepped on the out-of-bounds line or what, but can't see it from my vantage point. Back underway. Jones County has the ball, trailing by 2, 19-17, and a loose ball as Jensen with it for Jones County finally wrestles it free. They get it to Wahlberg out top to Dowling now. Dowling for Jones County. Back to Jensen. Sets it up and pulls in for the shot. Blocked on the play. Kinney block the shot. That'll put Jensen to the line to shoot 2, and Scotland will pick up her second personal. As it'll be 2 at the line here, coming up here now for J.C. Jensen, a 5'7" sophomore for Jones County. First shot is up on the way and good. And tied up with the next one at 19-18. And the sophomore sets, gets the ball, shot on the way, and up and off and no good. Kinney comes down with the rebound. Can she pick it up? Yes, she does. And we're coming back the other way into the front court. With it is Bacher. Page for the Chargers. Over to Yeager. Jaden drives baseline on the right side, goes under the basket, and we have contact. Nope, Chargers lost it underneath. Another turnover on the play. As Yeager checks out, Ellie Nelson comes in now for Sully Buttes with 5:18 to go, third quarter. Jensen up with it for Jones County. Into the front court. Stops on the left side. Gives it off. Pass in down low. Goes to Askey. In underneath. It was a push. It'll be Jones County ball. In the foul will be called. That'll be on Nevaeh Westball. Nevaeh's second personal. Baseline inbounds coming up for the Lady Coyotes as Jensen will do the honors. Throws it in. Catch with it. Bernard pumps up a 3 from the wing on the right side. That's off and no good. Down with the rebound is Westball. Nevaeh for the Chargers. Into the front court with it. Over to the left side. Catch there by Bacher. Out front to Nelson. Ellie for the Chargers. Looking. Pass over it goes. No, ball thrown away. And an easy pickoff for Jones County. Wahlberg gives it back over to Bernard. Puts it off the glass up and good for 2. That's Bernard's first bucket, and Jones County takes the lead, 20-19. Chargers with the ball in the front court. Westball, Nevaeh, wing on the left side for the Chargers. Pass across, it goes to Nelson. Ellie for the Chargers. Gives it up out top to Westball. Nevaeh brings it around on the right side, off to Berkeley. A jump shot is blocked, and Jones County will take it on a breakaway. Wahlberg up with it, up, and good for 2. And Jones County out front now, 22-19. Timeout on the court. A 30-second timeout. Chargers going to take their second. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 30 seconds.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
We are back. DT along with you as getting ready to get back into it here now as we take a look at what's going on here. It is Sully Butte with the ball after a couple of breakaways by Jones County to give them a 3-point lead now, 22-19. Chargers bring it into the front court, looking for their first points of the second half. With it, Nelson. Ellie stops top of the key, pass into Bacher. Page, it's through her hands, and the Lady Coyotes will pick it up. Pass the front court, goes to Vennard. Over to Valberg, back into Vennard, into the paint. It goes to Askey, and ripping it away is Nelson. Ellie for the Chargers gives it to Bernie. Berkeley for the Chargers into the front court. Off with it to Nelson now. Ellie for the Chargers. Over to the wing on the left side. Westpaw with it. Nevea for the Chargers. Brings it around. And we have a foul on the play. And they'll call a charge foul on the Chargers, and I believe that'll be on Scotland Kinney, and that'll be her third personal. And it'll be Jones County ball quickly into the front court with it. Dowling over to Vennard, brings the top of the key to the right side. Valberg. Now Jensen goes up for the shot. Whistle, and the Chargers had a good block on it, but the foul on the play is going to be called on Bacher, and Bacher will pick up her third personal. They show that as her fourth personal. And she'll go to the bench, and it'll be a baseline inbounds as Yeager checks in. Inbounds catch in the lane. It goes to Askey. Out with it as Dowling pumps up a shot. That's off and no good. Put back up and no good by the Lady Coyotes. Now we've got contact underneath. Valberg caught it in the paint. She's going to go to the line for two. Foul on the play. Foul will be called. That's the 15th foul. That'll be on Westpaw, and two at the line here coming up for Askey. And let the officials are going to handle the ball, and they're going to give it off here, and we're going to get it underway officially now. First shot is off and no good by Askey. She'll have another to try to add to the Lady Coyotes lead. 22-19 our score. 3:31 to go in the third quarter. Chargers still looking for their first points of the second half. Inbound, a second shot is up and off and no good. Westball rebounds. And over to Yeager now. Jaden will bring it into the front court for the Chargers. Yeager on the right side. Gives it up, pass out front with it to Nelson. Ellie runs into a roadblock and gets it back out to the perimeter. A pass on the way as Valberg tipped it out of bounds. Went for the steal, knocked it out as they tried to get it to Scotland Kinney. And tighter defense by Jones County will give the ball back to the inbounds with it to Nelson. Ellie for the Chargers. Goes in, bounce pass in underneath. And we have a whistle underneath down here. Down below. Foul on the play. And that'll be on, I think that's going to be on Valberg, I think. Yeah, it is. And that'll be Valberg's third personal. And the Chargers will get a baseline inbounds with 3:06, trailing by 3, 22-19. Inbounds. Catch with it to Bernie. And it gets tipped out. Chargers will try it again from the sidelines. Tighter defense by Jones County, giving the Chargers fits. Pretty evident that they lose their ball handlers here as they try to get it into Kinney. Scotland, and a jump ball is called. That possession arrow will give it back to Jones County with 2:59 as Weishuttle checks in for the Chargers now. It'll be Jones County ball as Jensen hustles it into the front court for the Lady Coyotes. Over to Dowling on the wing. They throw it in down low. Pass was tipped and taken away as the Chargers chase it down. Nelson with it. Ellie for the Chargers brings it into the front court. Nelson has it out front. Brings it around, down low, stops, and travel call. Stuck her foot down but couldn't stop the momentum and dragged it, and it'll be turnover number 15 on Sully Buttes. And Jones County, that 3-point lead, will bring it up. Jensen past the front court, goes to Valberg. Valberg with it for the Lady Coyotes. Offered it to Jensen on the wing on the right side. Into the lane, it goes to Askey. She gets triple teamed. They throw it back out to the perimeter. Jensen is there. Now Bernard pumps up a three. That'll be short. No good. And coming back, we're going back. It went out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. Actually, they stepped out, so it'll be Chargers possession as Bernie gets it back. Shadowed there by Dowling into the front court. Dowling for the Lady Coyotes. Pass over, and Bernie's pass was tipped and taken, stolen away as Bernard throws it up and gets a prayer to fall, and she's fouled going up. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3 buckets, good. Foul on the play called on Berkeley Bernie, her first, team 5th. And Bernie will check out as Westpaul will check back in now for the Chargers. And one at the line here coming up to try to extend the Lady Coyotes lead. They're out front 24-19. Shot on the way is up and good. 5 points all in this quarter for Valberg. And we've got a timeout, a full timeout. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Welcome back, everybody. D.T. Meyer along with you as the Chargers and the Lady Coyotes have outscored Sully Buttes 10-0 in this quarter and have taken a 25-19 lead. Chargers led 19-15 at the half and are still looking for their first points of the third quarter with 2:11 left to go in it. As Westpaul gets it back to Bueller. It is Westpaul, Bueller, along with Nelson, Kinney, and Weishuttle for the Chargers. With it is Bueller. They throw it in down, tried to get it in down low, and Kinney got the double team. They collapsed in on her, and a foul on the play. Foul will be called on that'll be called on Valberg. Valberg will get her 4th personal. Yeager checks in for the Chargers now as Weishuttle checks out. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Inbounds pass with it. It goes to Bueller. Alley, whistle, foul on the play. That'll be on Bernard, and that'll be her 3rd personal. And that'll be the 15th foul, and that'll put Allie Bueller to the line here for the Chargers. Allie looking for her first points on the night. It couldn't come at a better time as the Chargers have been skunked so far here in the third quarter. Shot on the way is up and good. Bernard checks out for Jones County. Coming in is number 11. That is Aubrey Norman. Jones County, her first time out onto the court. And for the Chargers, Bueller's second shot up on the way. And that one good. Good form at the line and finish and follow through. 25-21, Jones County by 4. Lady Coyotes with it in the front court. Jensen with it over the wing on the left side. Throws the ball away. Tried to get to Dowling. Dowling was cutting towards her. She threw it behind her and sailed out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball as Bueller will bring it up into the front court for Sully Buttes. Offered it to Nelson. Ellie drives baseline on the right side. I'll cut back off. Pass in down low to Kinney. Throws it in underneath to Yeager. Jaden puts up the shot, hits it, and will be fouled on the play. Foul will be called on Norman, her first, and Chargers are in the bonus as Jaden will step to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three. And Jaden for the Chargers sets, fires. Shot on the way is off and no good. Rebound coming up with it. Dowling for Jones County. Over to Jensen. Jensen brings it into the front court. Pass goes in to get it in down low to Askey. Askey, the ball gets stuck on her court, and a foul on the play. That'll be called on Scotland Kinney. Scotland's fourth of the night. She's got 4, and so does Paige Bacher with 1:28 to go in the third quarter. And that will put number 12, Askey, to the line for the Lady Coyotes. First shot is up and good. It's her first make at the line. She's 1 for 3 now. And checking in for the Chargers is number 30, Aurora Solom will check in, as Kinney will go to the bench with 4. 26-23 as Askey gets ready for the second at 2. Shot is up and off and no good. And Jones County chases it down. Dowling gives it off to Jensen. Jensen for the Lady Coyotes. Out to Dowling. Back over Jensen. Pumps up a 3 on the way. It's off of the mark and no good. And we have a jump ball call. Possession arrow gives it over to Jones County. Baseline inbounds coming up for the Lady Coyotes. Jensen ready to toss it in. Pass comes in with it to Dowling. Dowling tries to get it back in. With it off it goes to Jensen. Throws it back out to the perimeter to Dowling. Out front with it. They're working around the wing. With it is number 13, Mann. And the Chargers get the steal down the court as Westball brings it into the front court. Nevaeh for the Chargers has it out top. Chargers running offensively with it. Nelson, Ellie on the wing on the left side for the Chargers. Out front to Yeager. Jaden looking over to the wing. Oh, through the hands of Westball. Sailed too high. And another turnover. That'll be turnover number 17 on the Chargers. 26-23 our score. Jones County leading Sully Buttes with under 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Into the front court with a Jensen for Jones County. Off of it goes to Mann. Now over to, Norman. Back into the high post with the Dowling. Puts up a floater. That's off and no good. And we've got contact underneath. Foul will be called. That'll be on Ellie Nelson. Ellie with her second personal. And that'll put Askey to the line here to shoot 2 more. She's 1 for 4 from the free throw line on the night with 34.2 seconds to go. Both teams in the bonus here in the third quarter. And teams and players are just racking up fouls. Shot rims in and out, no good. But Askey will have another, try to make it a 4-point lead here late in the third quarter. As Brianna Askey. 5-10 second shot is up. That one is good. To make it now 27-23. Jones County leading Sully Buttes. Nelson up with it into the front court for the Chargers. Ellie gives it up on the wing on the left side with it to Solom. Solom looking underneath. Starts up her dribble, throws it out front to Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. Shot clock is off. With it, they get it in down low to Westball. Nevaeh off of the glass. Rims around off and no good. Loose ball, and the Chargers will bring it up. Will tie it up, and a jump ball call. Possession arrow will keep it on the Chargers' end with 11.1 to play. And baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. As Chargers set up a 4-corner play off of the lane. The inbounds it goes are off to a Westball. Nevaeh looking underneath. Now with it, Nelson. Ellie throws it in low to Yeager. Jaden puts up the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Off of the Bueller pumps up a 3. That's off of the mark. And after 3 quarters, it is Jones County 27, Sully Buttes 23. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back out for the Chargers. It is Westfall, Bernie, Bacher, Kinney, and Yeager. Starting five out for the Coyotes. It is Jensen who has the ball. Gives it to Ballberg. Out to Vennard. Over to Mann. And Askey out with it. Starting five for both squads. As Jensen gets it to the wing on the left side. A three on the way. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebound in the paint by Vennard. Throws it. Ball gets tipped away. As Yeager tipped it away. As they tried to get it to an open Jensen. And it was knocked out of bounds. Baseline inbounds coming up now for Jones County. Inbound play. As they throw it to Vennard. Over it goes as a man pumps up a three. That is up and off and no good. Put back up and good for two by Askey. Hits the bucket. And Lady Coyotes start the scoring. Out front by 6 now. 29-23. Charger ball in the front court with it. Bacher. Page for the Chargers. Drop step down. As puts up the shot. And blocked on the play. And there'll be a baseline inbounds coming up here now for Sully Buttes as it was knocked out of bounds. Chargers keep possession with 24 seconds on the shot clock. 7:21 to go in the ball game. Chargers trailing by 6. Inbounds. It goes off to Westball. Nevaeh for the Chargers. Over to Bacher. Page on the wing on the left side. Puts up a three. Misses the mark. Put back up and good for two by Yeager. Jaden hits it with the catch. 29-25. Jones County by 4. Wahlberg in the front court with it for the Lady Coyotes. Out top to Vennard. Vennard back over to Wahlberg, right side, playing catch. They look over the wing on the left side. Quick touch pass goes in as Jensen puts up the shot. Rattles down and good and through. She's got 12. And it's 31-25. Jones County answers with 6:50 to play. Chargers with the ball in the front court. It goes to Yeager. Jaden into the lane. Through the hands of Kinney. And the Lady Coyotes have a breakaway. Askey with it. Puts up off the glass up and good for two. 33-25, Jones County by 8. Chargers with the ball into the front court. Bernie over to Bacher. Page on the wing on the left side. Bacher pass in. It goes off and no good. Rebound on the play. Chargers rattle it up, and a whistle and a foul as Westball hit the shot, and she'll go to the line for the three. Basket's good. Foul called on Wahlberg, and that'll be her 5th, and she'll be done for the night. She'll finish with 4 points. And Nevaeh hits the shot. She'll go to the line for the bonus. And she is 1 for 2 from the free throw line on the night. 33-27 our score. Chargers trail by 6. And Nevaeh at the line for Sully Buttes. Sets, fires, shot on the way is good. No doubter, drained it. Jones County with a 5-point lead now. 33-28 with 6:20 to play. Lady Coyotes with it into the front court. Vennard catches it on the right side. Stops her dribble. Gives it out top to Jensen. Pass in down low. Askey with it back over as Vennard puts up a three. Hits the three. Vennard with the three. Big three from the wing on the right side. 36-28. Jones County by 8. Chargers with the ball. Bernie into the front court. Pass over to Bacher. Page pulls up for the jumper. A long two, and it's off of the mark and no good. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be Sully Buttes' ball. Baseline inbounds coming up here now. As Ellie Nelson is checked in for the Chargers, and we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Red Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Red Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Friday nights, we have a doubleheader coming your way on Country 95.3. Girls boys doubleheader, and always a tough one. A big rivalry matchup coming as the Chargers will be at home to take on the Potter County Battlers. With the girls start first about 6:15 inbounds, and Jones County will get the ball as they make the steal. Dowling with it, gives it over to Vennard. Vennard into the front court for Jones County. Over to the left side, catch with it there to Mann. Off with it to Jensen. Back out top to Dowling. They work it to the wing on the right side. Vennard with it. with it playing catch out front. They work it down in the corner. Dowling with the catch. Back over to the high post. It goes to Jensen. Throws it back out. She'll try to drive baseline on the right side. Shot is up and off and no good. As block on the play by Kenny, and the Chargers get the ball. It is Bacher into the front court for the Chargers. Over to the right side. Travel call on the Chargers. Turnover number 20. 36-28 our score. 8-point lead for Jones County. Bueller will check in for the Chargers now as Westball will go to the bench. And Jones County will inbounds in front of the Charger bench. And up with it comes Jensen into the front court. Chargers 2-3 zone. Bernard has it on top. Pass into the paint. It goes to Jensen. Now to Askey on the right side, on the baseline on the left side. Hits it. Hits the jumper. 6 1/4, now 8 in the game. 38-28, Jones County by 10. Chargers with the ball. Bacher drives on the left side, puts up the shot. It's off the side of the rim and out, no good. And we've got a jump ball called. Possession arrow will keep it on the Chargers end. Good tie-up on the play down low by Sully Buttes. And they'll get possession of the ball with 4:48 to play here. And Chargers looking for some points here. Inbounds with it to Bueller. Alley back over to Bacher. Page drives into the lane. Spin move, drop shot up and good for 2. Bacher's first point since the second quarter. 38-30. Jones County by 8 with 4:38 to play in the ball game in game 1 of our doubleheader. Mann gives it over to Vennard. Drives into the lane. Throws up the scoop shot. No good. Askey puts up the shot. Rattles it home. Good for 2. And she'll go to the line for the bonus. She's fouled on the play. And the foul will be called. Check and see who that will be. That will be called on Ellie Nelson, her 3rd personal. And Askey at the line for the Lady Coyotes and hits the shot. She was pretty quiet for all the first half. Didn't score any points. Right now, she has 11. And it is now 41-30. Jones County by 11. And we've got a timeout on the floor, a full timeout back in 1 minute. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds on KLXS Pier.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out. Give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Okay, as we get ready to roll here now, the Chargers trailing 41-30, trailing by 11 as they get a baseline inbounds coming up after a full timeout. Inbounds. Coming in, goes to Kinney, and Scotland puts up the shot right at the doorstep and misses the layup. And the Lady Coyotes will bring it into the front court, leading by 11. The ball tipped and opened, but the Lady Coyotes chase it down. Jones County with the ball out front. Intercepted, stolen on the play by Nelson. Ellie up for the shot, gets it to go. Good for 2. Ellie Nelson with the bucket for the Chargers, her first on the night. And it's 41-32, Jones County by 9. Jensen with it into the front court for the Lady Cows. Throws up the shot, gets it to go. Went coast to coast, hits it. She's got 14. 43-32, Jones County answers. 3:43 to go in the game. Into the front court with it is Berkeley for the Chargers. Pass over to Bacher. Page on the wing on the right side, down to the corner. Nelson pumps up a long 2 that misses, but a backside putback by Bueller is up and good for 2. Alley in the right spot at right time. 43-34, Chargers answer. Vennard with it, dishes it off to Jensen. And Jensen now, the sophomore, into the front court for the Lady Coyotes. Kicks it out to the wing to Askey, top of the key to Vennard. Vennard gives up the dribble to Mann over in the wing on the right side to Askey for the Lady Coyotes. Makes a move towards the lane, throws it back out top to Vennard. Dump out with it to Jensen. Jensen jump shot from the free throw line, good. Hits it. She's got 16. 45-34, Jones County by 11 with 3 minutes to play. Past the front court with it to Bueller. Alley for the Chargers. Down to the corner as a long two on the way. Is that up and that's good for two. That's Ellie Nelson with the bucket. Drains it. 45-36. Chargers need every shot and every point they can get. Trailing with 2:45 to go in the game. In the front court, Jensen with it over to Dowling. Baseline left side. Jensen on the wing. Throws it in down low to Askey. Shot on the way is off the mark and no good. Put back up and good by Mann. She was wide open and laid it in. And Jones County back out front by 11. 47-36. Chargers with the ball in the front court. Bueller with it. Off with it now to Bacher. And travel call on Paige Bacher. That'll be turnover number 21 on Sully Buttes with 2:21 to play. Yeager and Westball check in for the Chargers now as Bueller and Nelson will check out. And 2:21 to play as Jensen catches the inbounds. Jones County out front by 11. Brings it up. Jensen has it out top. Stops there on the left side, gives it off to Dowling. Baseline on the left side. Jensen comes over to the left wing and gets possession. Throws it down for a backside cutter to Vennard. Up and good for two and fouled on the play. Vennard with the bucket and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for the bonus foul on the play. Foul will be called on Ellie Nelson, her fourth personal. And at the line, trying to complete the three-point play is Vennard. Shot up on the way and off and no good. Bacher gets the rebound with 2 minutes to go. Chargers trailing 49-36. Into the front court with it, Yeager. Jaden fakes a pump, throws it over to Bacher. She'll put up a three. That banked to hit it. Hit the three-point shot. And 49-39. Jones County by 10. Lady Coyotes up with it. Into the front court, Jensen. Stops in the key over at the free throw line. Throws it to the wing on the right side to Vennard. Back to Askey. Throws it back into Jensen. Goes down the lane. Throws up the shot. Can't get it to go. Bacher there for the rebound for the Chargers. Bacher for the Chargers. Lets the player clear so she doesn't get picked from behind. Pass across over to Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. Off with it to Bernie. Berkeley will put up a three. That's no good. Put back up. Oh, good. Bacher was fouled going up. She'll go to the line to shoot. Foul on the play as she'll shoot two. Foul will be called on Vennard, and that'll be her fourth. And two at the line coming up here for Paige. She has 8, 11, make it 12 now. She hits that first shot. 49-40, Jones County with 1:17 to go in the game. And second shot, that one's off and no good. Lady Coyotes there for the rebound. Jensen with it. Forward pass to Vennard into the front court. Vennard gives it off. Catch with it there is Jensen. They're playing a little catch. They have time to kill and a 9-point lead with now 1 minute to go in the game. And we've got a whistle and a foul called from the far side of the court. Paige Bacher will foul out of the game with 12 points on the night. And that'll be the third team foul. Sideline inbounds for Jones County. They get it into Jensen. Jensen with it once again, driving into the paint. Kicks it out to the perimeter to Vennard. Vennard, they'll dribble around out top. Vennard with it for Jones County. They have no intention to shoot. They're just going to burn clock, and every second ticking off seals the Chargers' fate. Vennard with it. Pass out top. Catch with it there by Dowling. Dowling with it for Jones County. Off with it to Vennard. Jensen with it. Now she'll drive in. Kicks a pass in underneath. Askey with it wide open, up and good for two. And 51-40, it's Jones County with the lead. Chargers with the ball. Off of it to Westball. They give it to Yeager. Jaden. Over. Nobody wants to take a shot. Nelson will. She'll throw up a shot and miss the mark. Put back up and good for two by Yeager. She's got 8, and it's 51-42 Jones County with 12 seconds left to play. And a timeout on the court. Jones County calls a timeout and a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here for this with a 30-second timeout. Jones County leading 51-42 over Sully Buttes with about 12 seconds left to go in the game. And the Lady Coyotes, all they have to do to go to 8-5 on the season is just hang on to the ball, and the Chargers will drop a game under. And the injury and the injury and bench depleted Sully Butte Chargers down by 3 players are down by 9 with 11.9 seconds left to play. Jones County will inbounds as it is Nelson, Bernie, Kinney, Westpaul, and a foul on the play as Yeager also with it as well, and a foul on the play on the Chargers. That'll be called, I think that's going to be, indeed, that will be on Ellie Nelson, and she will foul out. She'll fall out of the game with 4 points as Weisheitel checks in for the Chargers now with 9.3 to play. And inbounds for Jones County here now. You get it in, a catch with it by Jensen, and she'll be shadowed by a Weisheitel. Pass across to Venard with 3, 2, 1. And she'll drive it a pass, and that'll be the ball game. And Jones County will come back down at the half and pick up the victory, 51-42 over Sully Butte. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the post-game show, and get ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader on Country 95.3 KLXS Pier.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Butte and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Like tacos and Tuesdays, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and cupping are the best combo. Research shows that cupping is effective at reducing pain and increasing circulation. Reset your nervous system and give your muscles some love with an adjustment and cupping. We are ready to get you back in the game. Choose Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie at Chiropractic Connections. Find us on Facebook, stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida, or call to schedule today. 258-2626, 258-2626.
Awahi Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Awahi Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at awahigraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Yeager Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Yeager Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Yeager for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771.
All right, welcome back, everybody. DT along with you as the Sully Butte Chargers. The Charger girls fall by the final of 51-42 to Jones County. They both teams 24 points in the fourth quarter for Jones County. Chargers scored 19, but were trailing 27-23 going in and just could not make up that deficit and started losing players as, let's see, I think they had a couple players foul out of this game. Man, oh man, the whistles were going right and left in this one here. And that's the tail of the tape. Scoring for Jones County, pretty balanced actually. 18 points for J.C. Jensen. Nice game for the sophomore. 11 for Brianna Askey. Had a huge second half after being shut out in the first half. 10 points for Mallory Bernard. And then Sonny Valberg with 4. 8 points in the game for Danae Mann as well for a total of 51. Jones County 5 of 11 from the free throw line. I had him in the books for 9 turnovers. For the Chargers, 12 points for Paige Bacher. 8 in the game for Jaden Yeager. We had 6 each for Nevaeh Westpaul and also for Berkeley Burney. 2 for Scotland Kenny and 4 in the game for Ellie Bueller and 4 for Ellie Nelson on the night. And the Chargers in the books, 21 turnovers on the night. 21. Ouch. With the victory, Jones County goes to 8-5. Chargers drop to 7-8 on the year. Our players of the game, let's do that here for you. The Country 95.3 Postgame Award Show. The Country 95.3 Colson Farms Unsung Hero. That one's going to go to, I'm going to give that to Jaden Yeager for the unsung. Congratulations, Jaden, our Country 95.3 Colson Farms Unsung Hero. Colson Farms works with their friends and neighbors to make sure everyone is successful. And then, last but not least, our Country 95.3 Yackley Ranchers Player of the Game. Had a young lady come up, and man, she had to step up when the Chargers are injury and bench depleted here in this game. And I'm going to give it to Ellie Nelson. Ellie finished with 4 points, but man, she was out there and working hard on both ends of the court. Congratulations, Ellie, our Country 95.3 Yackley Ranches Player of the Game. So that's going to wrap it for Game 1. Game 2, the Chargers come back. We'll hear from the head coach of Sully Buttes in 2 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back after this 2-minute timeout.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Buttes Chargers! From all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
As we get ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader here, as the Sully Buttes Chargers getting ready to take on the Jones County Coyotes. Boys' turn this time, as I'm joined now by head coach of the Chargers, Brian White. Coach, you had a couple of games. You had 3 games last week. You had 3 nice wins. There was a lot of things, there's an ebb and flow in the season. And, I was talking to the coaches from Warner, and they said, they knew they were going to face something tough coming in. And especially a third game, I thought, so much stuff fell for you, and it just went right. But you had to work for it.
Yeah, I thought our kids played well. Warner's nice basketball team, super competitive, very athletic, and young. They're going to be really good here in a couple of years. They're young.